Hello Life Path 4, welcome back to the channel. We are doing a 3-card tarot pull today, and then we will bring in some oracle cards as well to assist us. Ooh, that one jumped. So we'll just get your cards first and then we'll jump straight in. Okay, so the first card that you have a life path for is a 8 of Staffs, which is also known as the 8 of Wands in the original tarot. The life path for the 8 of Staffs is in the past placement, and we can see through this energy that, you know, in the past, it can be the recent past, it can be the distant past, but we can see that you may have experienced a upheaval, change, something that required you to take action, and also communicate as well. We got communication coming through with the 8 of Staffs. So, you know, you may needed to speak with somebody about this in one way, shape or form. But what we can see is that there was movement happening. There was a need of movement to happen. So we see that you may have been trying to balance a lot, like commit your different commitments, your responsibilities, but whilst dealing with, you know, the outside world coming through, in terms of your spiritual well-being, you may have been getting some messages coming through, as well as activities, you know, being drawn to certain things, maybe things that you wasn't used to, you know, so you like, oh, why do I now like this? I've never liked this. So we're seeing the past. There's been major changes going on for you. Bringing this energy into the present energy, with the 2 of Coins here, we can see that there is a need for ongoing balance and ongoing adaptation of your life now, fitting these new things, or this new way of feeling, this new way of being, fitting it into the life that you have. So as a life path 4, you are naturally inclined towards stability and practicality. So the presence of this card can mean that you are facing a situation where you need to juggle these various aspects. And we can see that I feel it's all aspects. So it's your finances as well as your work, and also your personal relationships as well. And it's these changes that have brought about this need to bring in balance, or to keep balance going. If you're achieving balance at the minute, to stay with that balance, and to try not to go off course. You know, I'm getting juggling multiple tasks. So I feel you may be having a little bit of a battle within what you want to do for yourself, and then what other people want you to do, or what you have to do because it's your responsibility or your commitments. But we can definitely see that at the present moment, it's all about bringing balance in. I am also, when I'm looking at this 2 of Coin cards, I'm seeing the owl there. I'm seeing the infinity sign, but I'm also seeing like an owl. That's what I see when I looked at this card. And the owl represents wisdom and knowledge. So you may find yourself looking in areas as a way to expand in some way, shape or form. It could be your mental intelligence, it could be your emotional intelligence, or just, you know, trying to gather outside information to help you to either get your life into balance, or if you've managed to do that already, to keep your life in balance. So as we move into the Shy of Cups, or the King of Cups as it's known in the original deck, we're looking at a shift towards mastering emotional intelligence. And again, we've got that word balance coming through. So it's hardly surprising, and this could be why the knowledge that you're searching for at the moment as well is to get more in tune with your own emotions. So in the future, you may find yourself becoming more attuned to your emotional well-beings and the feelings of those around you as well. And again, if you are tapping into other people's emotions, if you're becoming sensitive to other people's or more sensitive to other people's emotions, sometimes there's a little bit of wisdom that is needed in how to handle that. As a life path 4, your practical and responsible nature, it may have sometimes overshadowed your emotional side, but this card suggests that you will achieve a greater sense of emotional stability and maturity. So you may also find yourself in a position of leadership. When we're looking at the kings, they're the master of the suit, and generally somebody with authority. So this can be yourself and others, but I feel you may find yourself in a position with leadership or authority where your emotional intelligence is going to play the significant role in that. So to summarise, like path 4, we're seeing that, the past, and I feel this past energy is with the future as well. It's not a cut off, it's still, you've integrated it into the present. But we can see that the past was marked by a need to manage multiple responsibilities and tasks whilst also striving for your own goals. So in the present, you are being called to balance various aspects of your life, maintaining structure whilst adapting to the changes that have been coming in. And in the future, you will likely develop a greater sense of emotional mastery, and you may find yourself in a leadership role that requires a deep understanding of emotions and also relationships as well. So we'll move into the tarot, into the oracle part of the reading now, life path 4. I have laid out 3 oracle cards for you, so you get a chance to choose for yourself which card you feel the most drawn to. If you'd like to take a moment and choose a card. So we'll turn over card 1. Never jam today. So when you get this card, life path 4, it's looking at words are being plentiful, but deeds are few. So it's thinking that the past and the future are better than the present, and it's being attracted by promises of good times and abundance that may never be kept. It's also talks about boasting of plenty, but never enjoying it in the moment. And we can also see a little bit of manipulation and withholding here. When this card comes out, life path 4, it's time to just check the people around you. So it's usually a person around you who may be pretending to be something that they're not. And it's also, that's just on the cautionary side of it. But generally as well, it is about remembering to enjoy what you have now. Instead of, living in the past or the future, trying to enjoy things as they come instead of trying to chase after the next best thing. So it's basically having that attitude of gratitude for what you have right now as well. Card 2, we have you are rare and free. There are not many like you. So a struggle to find places where people accept you or where you feel you fit in. So you must learn to embrace all that makes you different and become the very best you that you can possibly be. So remember that you will never be defined by another person. So refuse to comply and explore the frontiers of the human spirit and know how precious and rare you really are. Or to put that in one sentence, acceptance of self. And that's accepting your strengths and also accepting any challenges that you may have as well. because that's the best way we work through them. But generally it is, it's nudging towards the self-love aspects, to remember to give yourself love. And for card 3, we have, we are all mad here. Everyone is a little different. Again, we're back in this energy of the need to be accepted by others. Let's have a look at it more in depth from the book. So it's beginning to realise that everyone is interesting, a little bit different, and full of secrets, good and bad. So it's an understanding that hiding what makes you your very own self is not only exhausting, but it is robbing the world of your unique wonder. Discover that you are a little mad, and so, in truth, is everyone else. Express your eccentricities and your own particular genius. So again, we're going into that idea of self-acceptance and self-love. So we'll get some more oracle cards for you to choose from. Okay, if you want to take a moment and choose a card, life path 4. Okay, I'm going to turn over card 1 now. Resilience. So this card talks about how life is not meant to be easy. The more challenging aspects of life are here to teach us. If you look at life as being like a classroom, that's where we learn things. We learn through our challenges, and it's just reminding you of that. This card can also come up if you are experiencing some sort of habit that you struggle in letting go of. It's just reminding you of how you can overcome anything and you can change anything that you choose to within yourself with dedication and resilience. But it's basically just reminding you that life is about dealing with the problems that come our way, and not to, feel victimized by them. Basically, everybody's got their problems, and any problems or challenges that you're facing at the moment is something that you are going to grow through. It's going to help you in your future, or help your future self is another way of looking at that. So for card 2, we have trust. This card comes through generally if there is a person that in the past has broken your trust or not treated you so great in one way, shape or form. They've caused you some sort of emotional pain or emotional upheaval, and they have either re-entered your life and you're interacting with them, or they're going to, and it's reminding you, to remember what they did in the past. It's to ask yourself, if you've let somebody in your life that has upset you in the past over and over again, how many chances are you willing to give this person, or can you accept this person as they are, knowing that their core behaviours will never change, and be okay with that? Or is it a time to gently release them from your life and realise that while they may be a good person in many ways, they are not good for you? And that's the key thing, is recognising when somebody is good for you. So it's to just take a look at the reality, be honest with yourself about your interactions with others and how you truly feel, and then make a decision based on that. Right, we have card 3 now, authenticity. So when you get this card, it speaks about yearning to bring some more beauty into your life, whether it be through something you create, how you treat others, or what you wear, or how you express yourself. So this is a card of expansion. So perhaps you've been keeping your talents hidden, life at 4, or are hiding your light through fear of not being good enough. So the card asks you to stop minimizing yourself. It is truly your time to show the world your gifts. So embrace your uniqueness and your wildness, and show others who you truly are. If you are authentic, like and true to yourself, you create a space for others to live authentic lives as well. So it's like leading by example. So that's the end of the tarot and oracle. We'll go into the yes or no section now of the reading. So if you have a question, this is a section for you. The cards have a yes, a no, or a maybe on them. I'm feeling these three coming through. You'd like to take a moment and choose a card that you feel drawn to. Remember to keep your question as clear as possible. Okay, I'm going to turn over card 1 now. We have the no. The 7 of Cups as well comes through with this. It says lots of options, choices, and also we have dreams as well. So I don't know if that means anything to you, but we have a no there. Card 2, we have a yes, or you have a yes, I should say, like before. Prosperity, Ace of Pentacles. So this can be a financial new beginning, new opportunities, new jobs that might relate to you. But the question is yes, either way, whether the rest of the card relates or not. And then we have another yes with action and the 8 of Wands. You had the 8 of Wands in your main reading as well. So this could be a sign that this card is right for you. So it's speed, progress, it's movement, but watching not to rush. So having patience as well at times, like before. Thank you very much for watching Life Path 4. It's been a pleasure reading for you today. Until the next time, please take care of yourself. Bye.